What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Table of Madness. This is the sixth and final round of the Booster Box Showdown. But before I even talk about that, question of the day. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, how impressed are you with My Hero Academia? And I really want you guys to think about that for a second. Take a second to really think about that, because I want to go through a quick timeline. Last month here on this channel, I opened up 6 booster boxes of My Hero Academia. I then did a quick dive into the numbers and found out that there was some really good value. I didn't lose a ton of money. I did gain some money. In the end, there was some really good value. Fast forward, I released a poll to you guys, the community, my subscribers. I said, in the next booster box showdown, who do you want? I list a bunch of them. I think we did Magic the Gathering, we did Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, My Hero. I made you guys put, if you wanted to do in someone else, I said comment others. You guys spoke and you guys voted for My Hero Academia. Fast forward to this booster box showdown, Digimon versus My Hero Academia. A lot of you guys probably would have just rolled your eyes and said Digimon is going to be the clear, decisive winner, especially watching the last booster box showdown and the way Digimon just absolutely destroyed Yu-Gi-Oh. Now, here in the 6th and final round, there is a small chance My Hero Academia can still win this, and it's really made me think that, wow, I have been very impressed with My Hero Academia, so impressed that now I am going to make My Hero Academia a product on this channel. I'm going to feature it a lot on this channel. I am going to highlight a lot of it on this channel. It is going to be a staple as long as they continue making it. And I realized that I was thinking all these thoughts of I want to get some of these cards graded. I can't wait for their next set. I want to see some more dash packs. I want to see what else they can do in the future. Will they make more sets? I asked you guys, do you guys think My Hero Academia will be here for the long haul, hopefully 5+ years? Do you think it has the capability to survive that for that long? And it just made me think that it's all these questions are surfacing because the Booster Box Showdown really did highlight how impressed I personally am with My Hero Academia. And if I had to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 on how impressed I am, with 10 being the highest, I would give them either a solid 7.5 or even a solid 8. I really am leaning more towards a solid 8. And I really say that because just how impressed I am with the Booster Box Showdown, how well they have put up such a good fight against Digimon. When you look at Digimon, and this is one of the worst sets Digimon has ever produced, New Awakening. And with that even being said, this set would still crush just about any modern Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster Box set, Pokemon, would easily crush it. And I'm saying that because My Hero Academia is putting up such a fight against even that juggernaut, I would say, is Digimon. I think right now in the TCG world, in the TCG business, I'm talking just a pure business. If you're not a fan of Digimon, just push that to the side for a second. You cannot argue that Digimon does do a phenomenal job of giving your money back when you purchase their product, right? And that is what you're looking for on just a pure dollar-to-dollar value. If you're in the business side of TCG, if you're in the analytical side of TCG, you're wondering where can you put your money so you know you're going to get that money back in that product. If you go out and purchase a Pokemon booster box, you're probably not getting their value back, right? It's $120 for a booster box. You're probably lucky to get about $50, $60, and probably in most cases less than that. Magic the Gathering, $120 for a booster box, right? They do draft and they do regular sets. And both sets, you're probably not getting your money back. Yu-Gi-Oh! There are some sets where Yu-Gi-Oh! Does really well, particularly in collector sets. Collector sets aren't as expensive, but just the booster box sets alone, 9 out of 10 times, you're purchasing a booster box, you're not getting that value back in return. You may get 1 or 2 cards that are really good. You're not going to get 5, 6, 7, 8 cards that have more than a $5 value, or $10 for that matter, right? Let's even go up to $10, right? But in Digimon and My Hero Academia's case, you are seeing that there are a lot of cards in that $5, $10, $15 range, and you get plenty of them in a booster box. That is what we are looking at when you're looking at the value. And you're going to hear me say that word a lot. Value is very important, especially someone like me who makes content. But when I purchase this stuff to make the content, I need to know that I'm going to get my money back in return. I'm okay with every once in a while spending the big dollars and knowing, like in Yu-Gi-Oh's case, knowing that I'm probably going to lose $300, $400. That's okay, because 9 out of 10 times when I'm purchasing Digimon, My Hero, Flesh and Blood, and other products, I know I'm getting my monies back. It's just that simple. That is the business side of TCG. Now, equate that with the fan side of me. Of course, I love Pokemon cards. I love Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I love Magic the Gathering. I have 32 Commander decks sitting right up there for Magic the Gathering. I am a diehard fan, but you'll usually never catch me buying a booster box of Magic the Gathering. Start crossing over some brands here. You'll never see me buying a booster box of Magic the Gathering. Why? Because I know I'm not getting my value worth. I'm probably not gonna get the card I want, so why waste $120 when I can go right on TCG.com, TCGplayer.com, get the card I want, buy singles, which is what I've been telling a lot of guys, which is why I do the analytical side of the booster box, right? I want to show you that if you purchase a booster box, are you going to get your money's worth? Is the pull rates good? Is the value good? Is it all there for you guys to go out and feel comfortable purchasing it? In Digimon case, yes. My Hero Academia case, yes. In Yu-Gi-Oh, sometimes it's about, I would say about 60-40, 60% of the time you're going to get, especially in the collector sets. Right? Pokemon, though. Magic the Gathering. Hell no. Not happening. So I have just been very impressed with My Hero Academia, and I hope that they continue this trajectory of making a solid product. And I want to hear from some of you guys down in the comment section. Let me know what some of your guys' thoughts. These are just some things I've been thinking of, and I just wanted to get the question of the day out there to you guys on a scale of 1 to 10. How impressed are you with My Hero Academia? Just want to hear from some of you guys. So with all of that being said, round 6 about to go underway. Stick to the end of the video, and then I'm going to do a quick dive into the numbers so we can see who is the real winner on a pure value to value scale. All come down to this, guys. I'm really rooting for My Hero Academia, but I think at the end of this video, I think we're all going to be very surprised just on a pure dollar to dollar value range, how well both Digimon did okay, and I think My Hero Academia is going to do pretty good as well. And I'm not sure exactly what the numbers are yet, but that's why I want you guys to stick around to the end of the video so you can see. All right? Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. All 3 of those things will enter you in a chance of the Booster Box of the Month giveaway. We are giving away that booster box right over there, Digimon Classic Collection. So if you are a Digimon fan, or if you're just a fan of TCG, hey, got nothing to lose. Like, comment, and subscribe. All 3 of those things will get you in the Booster Box of the Month giveaway. Just have a few more days left here in this month. And now that we've taken care of that business, let's get into round 6 of the Booster Box Showdown. All right, you guys, this is the 6th and final round of the Booster Box Showdown. Let's get right into it. Starting off with my favorite. Got to start off strong here with the My Hero Academia. And we're going to find out. And the question is basically, does My Hero Academia just have enough gas in the tank to come back and win this now at this point? I think Digimon is in the lead. And we got Dark Shadow Dive is our box topper. Another new card. That's what I love about My Hero right here. Always getting us some new XRs. Love to see that. We got ourselves the Quirk Packs. Let's go ahead and crack that open. Let's see what we get. Quirk Pack number 1 is Ingenium. I love this card. And I'm so glad I got another one because I definitely want one of these graded. So I'm happy to see this one. So Ingenium is our first promo. Let's go ahead and crack open second promo. Nice. Sugar Rush Power Up. And this is probably the best promo that you could ask for. I think this is the most expensive one. I'm about 90% sure of that. So very good promo there. 2 of the blues. All right, now let's dive into the Plus Ultra Packs. Going with the first one. Final Exam Failures. All right, so this is the first time we've seen some duplicates. Maybe we've finally seen all of the Plus Ultra Packs. I'll go ahead and do it the second Plus Ultra Pack. Let's see if there's anything new here. And nope, there you go. Something that we've already seen before. Dissolving the Conflict. So maybe after all this, we finally reached the conclusion of like, all right, you've seen all of the Plus Ultra Packs. So let's go right in now to the actual packs themselves. Starting off with the first one, and we have just a rare Final Exam Gut Shot. Come on, I really would love to see an XSR. And there's a UR though. A Slashing Whirlwind. There we go, pulling our first UR. And so far this has been a bittersweet moment, but we couldn't. Oh, all right, I am very happy to see this one. This is an XR of Himiko Toga. And I am so happy to see this card because now I have two of them, and now I can feel very comfortably knowing that I already sold my first one, and this one I'm keeping, and possibly getting that one graded if it checks out. Battle, and I really just mentioned this last time, another UR, Confident Counter-Strike. I mentioned this last time too. I was like, I think this has finally put a good shine onto My Hero Academia, and as long as Universes Josco keeps making these sets, I am going to keep buying them. So I really hope that nice double jab Hummel, another good card to pull. I really hope they continue to make these sets because I've enjoyed the hell out of these sets, and I don't want to see it go away. Especially with My Hero Academia, the anime, it's just a great anime. So they have plenty to make. They can go off the movies if they wanted to. So I really hope this is here to stay, because as long as it's here to stay... Oh! Wow, I can't believe how many SRs we've pulled. Alright, so in the first set that I purchased, my first case break, I only pulled 2 SRs. And in this case break, I was able to get 4 SRs. That is incredible to me. One of the reasons why, again, I think I just absolutely love this set. And we pulled another XR. Unexpected hero, man. We were going fast right here, pulling all the good stuff. So yeah, I think after this booster box showdown, I think we definitely pulled or put a good shine onto My Hero Academia. And I think a lot of you guys that are watching this, at least I know my personal experience, I've been very impressed with My Hero Academia. I think a lot of others were impressed, especially just see them go toe to toe with Digimon with the pulls. Oh man, I've pulled this card so many times. I never got the XR version. I always pulled the UR. So Airstream Driver. So to see 4 out of 6 is much better ratio. And if they can do that going forward, I think that's a perfect ratio. Ooh, Spooky as the XR. Not a good card here. This is one thing I hope they can go away from. No more making these foundations your XRs. And if you're going to make these XR foundation cards, I think they should really do an alternative art to them. They're just not the best. Blue Flame Spiral, another UR. This booster box, oh, Grape Brush. There it is. I think this booster box is a much better booster box from My Hero Academia. This is what I was talking about. Do they have enough gas in the tank? Well, that is one way to finish. So the total value pulled here was $83.45 for a good profit, a very good profit of $23.45, which is something you just can't argue with. That is pretty good, and that is the way to finish. And if you were to wonder whether or not My Hero Academia had enough gas in the tank, the answer would be so far, sort of. Let's see how well Digimon can respond. Alright, you guys, let's see how well Digimon can do and respond here on round 6 of the booster box showdown. Of course, we know all that crap. Not here for any of that. No one cares. Let's just get right into the heart of this thing. Let's get right into these packs, guys. And we're really hoping for... Oh, not hoping for that at all. There is Imperial Dramon in Paladin mode. Really, really, really crappy card. And I did not want to see that. Next pack. Let's get right into that. So already starting off really bad. Don't want to see the secret rares. Hey, there we go. Magnamon, the alternative art. This is the card I have been wanting to pull. And I was really hoping to get at least 2 or 3 of these. Obviously, with the last 2 boxes, there's still a chance to get a second one. But look how beautiful. I think this and the Chimeramon alternative art, I think, are the most gorgeous looking cards out of the set. So look at that, man. Woo! Beautiful, beautiful artwork on that one. That one definitely worth it. Very pricey. I think it's the 2nd or 3rd most expensive card in the set. And there is another great super rare. So far, like I mentioned this last time in the last booster box showdown, that I'm really starting to see, you know, in the first 3 rounds, the Digimon booster boxes were just absolute garbage. And in the last 3 rounds here, we're really starting to see Digimon start to pick up that pace. And that's the whole idea of behind this, is that My Hero Academia, do they have enough gas in the tank to push them across the finish line? And, well, we're about to find out. So, next pack here. And there is Black War Greymon. So if we can get Chimeramon or even just a regular regular art of the Magnamon, this booster box is going to be pretty solid. So not a good sign for My Hero Academia. All right, now here's the next pack. Already completed the right side. Let's go to the left side. Nothing good there, because I need to make sure that I can break even on both booster boxes, sell the rest of this bulk, which will probably make my money back, and then I'll probably, you know, pocket some. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Pocket some money, pocket like another $100, $200 total, and selling all this bulk, especially after, you know, taxes and fees and other stuff like that, and shipping everything out, which takes time, money, and resources. So I really want to break. And I'm always rooting for somebody, but what I'm really always rooting for in the end is for me just to break even. The more I break even, the more I can go out and purchase, the more I can continue making this content for you guys. There's a card I don't want to see. And is Malomyostamon. Garbage. Metal Greymon. I gotta say too, and I'm gonna make a video about this too, is that the one thing that this set does have going for it as well is that a lot of these rares actually have like $1, $2 market on it, and I pulled a ton of those type of cards that have like $1, $2 a piece. So like I said, as long as I can break even on the big stuff, I can really make a good amount of money. There we go. I like to see him. Rapidmon, decent card as well. But this booster box, probably one of the best better booster boxes we've had. Really curious to see if that secret rare takes place of an alternative art. So far it looks like it's going to. Imperial Dramon, fighter mode. All right, next one is a Shibimon. Nothing great there. Nothing great. Let's see, I guess the secret rare did take place of an alternative art. Unless, of course, this is the alternative art right here, and it is not. That takes care of box number 1. Let's go to box number 2. All right, you guys, this is box number 2. And of course, we got that. And then for our box topper, again, is also TK Takashi, not the best one. I believe it goes about 60 cents, so. And now on to the packs. So first up, there's Shibimon. Going in about 30 cents, I believe. It is Imperial Dramon in fighter mode, fight or flight mode. This is the fighter mode. Next pack, and so far we haven't seen any secret rares, so I guess that's a good sign. There is Rapidmon. Not a bad card to pull. Really kind of hoping for Black War Greymon, Chimeramon, especially those alternative arts. There we go. Come on, give me something good here. Oh, we get 2. I do get 2 Magnamons. Awesome. I am so happy to pull this second Magnamon, because this one I'm going to keep the better of the 2, and one of those are going to get graded, and I'm very happy to see that I got a second one. That's awesome, because right here, this is probably the best card artwork in the whole set. I mean, some people think the Chimeramon was the best looking art. Chimeramon definitely cool looking, definitely. And there is the secret rare. So the booster boxes are kind of shaking out the exact same way, which is pretty ironic. I really didn't want to see the secret rare. So we will not be getting a Chimeramon, a Black War Greymon, or a Rapidmon alternative art, which is really, really pathetic that this set couldn't produce all of the cards. Because that's, when you buy a case, especially in Digimon, when you buy a case of Digimon booster boxes, generally speaking, and this has been my experience for every single case I had ever purchased. I have purchased my fair share of cases of Digimon cards. I always, without fail, get at least every single card. And in some cases, no pun intended, I get about 2 copies of each of them. And this is the first time I will not be getting every single card, and that is terrible to see. Definitely wanted the Chimeramon. I wanted him an alternative art. Really wanted to get one of those graded, but here is a Chimeramon, super rare. That is the regular art. So yeah, I think there is, I guess, a small chance. And of course, I don't know about it right away. I don't know how the numbers played out yet, as I'm recording this, but I guess there is a small chance that My Hero Academia can still win in the end. So, and if we pull Blackboard Greymon here, nope. It'll make it things a little more difficult, but we're down to our final pack. Final pack for Digimon. And that is it, guys. Well, this is very interesting here. The total value pulled was $124.33 for a nice profit of $22.09. Not as good as My Hero Academia, which means we're going to have to go to the scorecard to settle this victory. That is the way to end the Booster Box Showdown in round 6. The winner, surprisingly and barely, is My Hero Academia, which means we are all tied up. And for those of you that wanted to know, it was $23.45 profit for My Hero Academia. Digimon, it was $22.09. So My Hero Academia barely squeaking by here in round 6, which means what? Who is the actual decided winner? Well, there's only one way to actually answer that question. We are going to go to the scorecard to find out who is the winner in this Booster Box Showdown. Welcome to the scorecard. This is total value, guys. So total value of rounds 1 through 6, all the boxes, everything we've pulled. Total value for Digimon was $684.50. Remember, the case cost was $613, so we made a nice profit of $71.50. Now the question is, how well did My Hero Academia respond to this? Well, My Hero Academia's total value was $426.44. The case cost here was $360 for a nice profit of $66.44. Unfortunately, not as nice as Digimon's profit. So the winner of this Booster Box Showdown by unanimous decision was Digimon. And there it is, guys. There it is. That is your answer. The winner of this Booster Box Showdown, once again, is Digimon. And that makes 2 in a row for Digimon. That means Digimon will be returning to the Booster Box Showdown. The question now remains is who can take away the title from Digimon? Who can go up against Digimon next time around? The next Booster Box Showdown will be in November. So I'm going to be racking my brain up and I'm going to be coming up with some polls for you guys to see who can go up against Digimon. And that was the best Booster Box Showdown we could have ever asked for. And let's be honest, that really was. That came right down to the wire. The last round went to My Hero Academia. Both booster boxes, both cases, by the way, made money. You look at the profit on both of them, $66.44, $71.50. This wasn't Digimon just mopping the floor like it did with Yu-Gi-Oh! This time. No, this time it actually got a fight, and this time My Hero Academia took it to Digimon and did really well. And this is why I mentioned to you guys in the question of the day was, on a scale of 1 to 10, how impressed are you with My Hero Academia? You gotta be really impressed with them. They really almost pulled this one out, and I quadruple checked my math. I made sure over and over again, like, did I have the right numbers? Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, no, there's no way. I really thought at the end of this, My Hero Academia was going to squeak it out, but I am going to do a deep dive on these numbers and you will see exactly where it kind of went wrong. It really just went wrong with these last 3 rounds, but unfortunately in round 6, My Hero Academia was basically just pick up a little bit of steam, but like I said, it just didn't have enough gas to just get them over the finish line and really just take home the victory. It's unfortunate, but you know what though? Like I said, win, lose, or draw, My Hero Academia, this is definitely a moral victory at the very least. If you wanted to see Digimon lose, I get it. I really do, because maybe you want to see them just kind of get knocked off after they just beat the crap out of Yu-Gi-Oh! I get it. I really do. But to just see My Hero Academia really take it to them and actually just see the value and where it lies. Again, I'm going to do a deep dive on these numbers. I already got it written down here. I think you guys are going to be very impressed with My Hero Academia. As for Digimon, there's really not a whole lot to really talk to about Digimon. You know, it's business as usual, right? We spent $613 on this case. I made back $684 in total, profit of $71.50. This case, this set actually is probably one of, again, I've mentioned it over and over again, one of the worst sets. You see the secret rares is where this set really fumbles the ball. The secret rares in this set are just absolute garbage. Whereas My Hero Academia, their secret rares, or super rares, excuse me, their super rares at least have $10 to $11 of value. So when we were pulling those ones were really helping My Hero Academia. Whereas every time I pulled a secret rare in the Digimon booster box, it really hurt me actually, because that immediately took a spot of an alternative art, which you want. You want the alternative art super rares, and I didn't get all of them, so I'm a little disappointed about that, but at least I got 2 of the ones I really, really wanted, and I was able to get 2 copies of that. So that is it, guys. That wraps up the booster box showdown. Let me know what some of your guys' thoughts. Let me know how excited you are to see the deep dive of the numbers that I do. I do always go into the little more deeper of the analytics side, so you guys can really see the full breakdown of everything and what it actually looks like. So I'm really excited to make that video. What do you guys, somebody might be thinking like, okay, well, what's next now? I will be releasing sometime very soon, either tomorrow or the day after, the case break of 2022 Yu-Gi-Oh! Mega Tins. And I'm going to do a 3-part series, and it's going to be a Can We Profit series. Not a booster box showdown, it's just a strict Can We Profit, where I give you the how much I spent on this entire case, and then we just break it down into 3 parts, and we do 4 tins at a time, and we see whether or not I made back my money, whether or not I was successful. So I am very excited to open up some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Products. That's number 1. I'm also very excited to see how well these 2022 Mega Tins hold up just on a pure value scale, and what kind of reprints are in there, right? What kind of cards are in here? What are we looking at? So that'll be coming out to you guys very shortly, as well as the deep dive and the analytics side of all of this. Don't forget, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. That'll enter you in the chance of the Booster Box of the Month giveaway. Be sure to go ahead in the description box for links, Discord, Instagram. I will soon be putting out my TikTok on there, so you guys can follow me all over on social media. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this booster box showdown just as much as I have. This is probably the best booster box showdown I could have hoped for, and this really was a back and forth battle, and it came all the way down to the scorecard where we had to look and see who won, right? On a pure value to value scale. In this case, it was Digimon. Hopefully, there's someone out there that can take away that title from them, because they are now 2-0 in the Booster Box Showdown, and they will be returning in November for the next Booster Box Showdown. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time right here at Table of Madness.